Hello there, I'm the Biz Manager and welcome to a new season of Oxygen Not Included, my friends. I was feeling rather curious about all the new things that the developers have added throughout the update, and so I decided why not make a brand new playthrough just to see all the cool new things. Now, if you hear any crackings and whatnot, that's just the fireplace that I have right next to me. I have been relegated to the living room, so yeah. Now, my friends, before we embark on our new space adventure, how about you check this season's new intro? I hope you enjoy. Alright, so as you could see in the intro, we are going to choose a different biome. From here on out, I think we're always going to choose new biomes for new seasons. So how about we start with a new one? I believe it is called the Folia Asteroid. So yeah, now for story traits, we're going to select them all. After all, kind of want to see everything. We can see now the biobot builder over here. It was added in the latest patch. So yeah. All of the things. Now let's go start with the game, and after that we're gonna select our dupes. Our dupes will be I believe one miner, one builder, one researcher. If one of those guys, especially the researcher, could get a little bit of cooking going, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. But suppose I'm gonna spend the next 10 minutes re-rolling dupes. Suppose that we will see, right? Okay, it wasn't that difficult, to be honest. Not that I'm going to spend like the next half an hour doing rerolls. Good enough is good enough, right? So we got Ruby over here, digging building, Bert digging building, which was pretty fortuitous. Their traits is buff, small bladder, and the critter aversion. So good enough. None of them has the destructive stress reaction, so perfectly fine by me. Then we have Rowan over here with research and cooking, precisely what we wanted. That way Rowan can spend most of his time inside of the base. Shabby dresser, not a bad thing. None of them is like consumes extra oxygen or calories, so perfect. Now for a colony, let me think. The Forest Explorers. I like this one, so I hope it's well spelled, because it's permanent now. Let's go! And here we go, spawning into a terrible biome, let me tell you. Now, when Oxygen Not Included first came out, I believe this was the biome that the spaced out map had with it. And I really didn't like it too much. Let's see if we can find some redeeming qualities about it, shall we? Now, very important is for us to start with getting a little bit of space. We want to put some toilets down as soon as possible. And if we could get them some sleeping quarters, that would also be pretty nice. Let's just get things going a little bit quicker. Now that we have that going, let's see, outhouses, bam, bam, 2 of those. We could also get some ladders going down, let's see, through here, yeah. Let's get the pipsqueaks going ASAP. Now we want this done first, then we want that. Getting access to this puddle of water would be pretty cool. By the way, how is the temperature around here? What is hot and what is not? Cold, hot, cold, and hot. Alright. Alright, be careful. Things in here are not, they are not very temperate, shall we say. Now, while our dupes are busy doing these kinds of things, let's just talk about the objective of this playthrough, which is pretty much none. We just want to check the new things, play the game around a little bit. Hopefully you guys will enjoy as we explore throughout all the new content. There is plenty of new content since season 4. Jesus, that was difficult to say. So yeah, let's explore. all of it. Now, if you are new around here, the way we do things is quite simple. The first episode we are going to go all the way to cycle 10. We're gonna play 10 cycles. In the next episode, 20 cycles, 30 cycles, while you're doing nothing. Go through there, get that going, and then that going, so that we can get... Come on. Yeah, we can get that going right there. So yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cycles. By doing things that way, we will end up all the way to cycle 100 on episode 4, and from there on out we play 50 cycles per episode. And so let's see, if one of you could get that, that would be pretty cool. Now please put some furniture down. Let's see, 1, 2, 3 right there. Just so they can spend the night somewhere nice, right? And then from here on out we just start mining. However, we don't want to mine too much, otherwise we'll expose too many tiles, and that is going to use our oxygen reserves. Now we have oxyfern for oxygen, which is okay, kinda, not really. We don't have algae, which means we'll have to go for these oxyferns as fast as humanly possible. Otherwise we're gonna choke very badly. That's not good. Especially because these things emit like almost no oxygen. So yeah, that's one of the things that I remember that I didn't like too much. So yeah, first cycle, I think we are in a good spot. Getting this going, and now some research and power. That would also be pretty cool. Gonna need one of... Gonna need one of these. Gonna need one of these. And then for furniture, nope, stations. Gonna need one of these. Wait, no. Want to put it right there. By the way, how much light do we have over here? Oof. No, someone is not gonna like their sleeping accommodations, but this is extremely temporary until we can find them a better spot. So cancel that and go like this. Perfect. From here we'll go upwards. We have these in the way, but if you can mine it, it's fine. You get the same oxygen out of it if you mine it or not. So I don't think you lose anything for mining that oxalite. So yeah, we need to put a bunch of these things down as fast as humanly possible. By the way, let me just double check. There is polluted oxygen over there, so we kind of don't want to break that. If we go downwards, how many tiles do we get? We get 4 tiles right there and 4 tiles right there, which means we can put one thingy going through here. And for now, that's gonna be the way we're gonna do things. We're gonna put one tile right here. This is gonna be the bottom of our temporary setup base, right? We're gonna get rid of all of this. Then we're gonna put... Oh, we can't. We need the research for that. Okay. Okay, let's get this going, okay? We need the research for the thingies, the pots. And then we can put it down. And then we can put the oxyfern plants down. They require dirt, I believe. Which is not cool. But, oh well. Yeah, basic farming. This is what we want. So let's get that going. Look at that. Day 1 and we already got all of this done. How cool is that? Do you know what would also be pretty cool? If you could like and subscribe on this episode. If we get... Let's be ambitious. Usually my oxygen not included videos, they do pretty well. If, let's say, if we get 25 likes, I'll make another video. And I'll probably am gonna do it anyways, but if we could get the 25 likes, that would be pretty cool. No one is gonna get a good night's sleep. You see, if Ruby could not get a good night's sleep because of the light from the printing pod, then the Shine Bug decided that no one is gonna sleep tight tonight. Alright, so it's time to go upwards in in search of more oxyfern plants. We really need all of them. Okay, I don't remember how much oxygen they produce when they are tame. As you can see, they don't produce a lot of oxygen. They produce like 8 grams. Each duplicant, I believe, consumes 100 grams? 10 grams, maybe. No, 100 does sound a lot. I don't remember. Would you look at that? Yeah, 100 grams of oxygen. So we need to tame these cute little plants as soon as possible. Now, for space available to us, we have this, then we have like all this. My idea would be, you know, with this amount of space, maybe if we... Oh! Research completed. We could like have our water tank over here, then our living quarters, like for example over here. We don't really want to go into the cold and hot areas. That's gonna be mighty unfortunate, you know. It's gonna cost us a lot of things just to get it regulated, and I would really like to avoid it. Now, up next, what do we need, like desperately need? Plumbing, yeah, we need that. The first few researches, it's always very... you know, it's always one of those things. What do you need the most? Maybe combustions? But we don't have coal over here now, do we? We don't have coal. So, I mean, we do have a little bit, but not easily accessible. So that's kind of out of the question. Although the wood burner might be useful. We do have a wood burning machine. We have wood that we can get. Crafting station. Ooh. Oh, that's for the oxygen masks. So getting the next research, probably not a terrible idea. Medical, not really. This is a little bit more advanced that we really need right now. And so is this. Although getting this probably a great idea as well. So yeah, let's get the next level of science. Then we go for the gases so that we can get the gas masks in order to explore some more hostile environments, and plumbing as well. Kind of important. But yeah, now that we have access to the planter pot, let me just double check the height. 4, which means we're gonna put something along this line over here. Right? Right. Let's get rid of all of this. And then let's put down just a bunch of this. Can also get rid of maybe that for better flow of gases. And yeah, let's continue going up all the way to like over here. That's good enough. We don't want to pierce into any nasty stuff just yet. Just want to see what resources we have available to us. Okay, here we go. We have cleaned out most of this area anyway. We do have a nice amount of dirt, which is necessary for this stage. After all, this is going to require said dirt. Given that this is our oxygen, let's put it on the top priority of things to do. Please don't get my seeds, okay, for the oxyferns. Let's go grab that one. We have those 2, that equals 4 oxyferns. But also get in here, capture that one, that makes it 5. We then have those ones over there, which we could grab, and that one. So in total, we do have a good amount of oxyferns going. Although, once again, if they don't provide a lot of oxygenation, having a bunch of them doesn't mean a lot. Alright, so with that out of the way, we just need the carbon dioxide to start sinking downwards to get converted into oxygen. That's why the growth is has been altered. We can now focus on other things. We do have a nice amount of oxygen going, but this is not gonna last us forever. So getting the research for oxygen thingies, probably not a bad idea. That's what I was thinking about while I was waiting for these things to get built. So where is the oxygen production thingy? Can we find it over here? Here we go. The electrolyzer. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. The electrolyzer going. That way we can more efficiently convert water into oxygen. We're gonna need that going, and we are also gonna need some gas regulation thingies going. So I think we can hold on until then, while we wait for the research to be done. Now, while we wait for other things to get done, how about we start moving our bedroom into a more private location? After all, in here, these bugs are a bit annoying. I like to wake my dupes up, so I think that over here it's probably gonna be a better spot to rest throughout the night. Besides, they need something else to do, you know. They need to get an occupation while we are waiting, so why not? Oh, also, forgot to give them their priorities, which is never good. So you are gonna prefer building over digging, you're gonna prefer digging over building. Now, who do we have coming in? I shouldn't be receiving more dupes just yet, as I don't know if I can support the ones that I have, let alone getting more in. Besides, none of them are particularly good, so just gonna take the seeds. And speaking about seeds, maybe we should start planting some chowder as well for the dupes that we have. Otherwise, you know, choking because of the lack of oxygen might not be the way they perish, but starving because of a lack of nutrients. Alright, day 4 is coming, so let's try to prioritize doing this first and then getting this done. I mean, I'm pretty certain they are eager for a good night's sleep without the shine bugs constantly shining on their eyes, but the food would also be, you know, kind of a good idea, if you know what I mean. So let's plant some mealwood just to get started, and then once we have access to better things, we can think about them later on. But we all know that mealwood is the food of the early game, no matter how disgusting it might look. And would you look at that, new beds for everybody. This can go, this can go, this can go. Wait, nope. That one we leave Ruby, just in case. Ruby, Rowan, Bird, yeah. That way, if the shine bug comes over here, you know, this, whoever was sleeping over here, it's not gonna be disturbed. At least, you know, for now. Cool, so we have a resting place, some food going. So if we could get that research done, that would also be pretty nice. But start channeling this water into a more permanent location. That would also be pretty important. So temporarily, let's put it over here. Later on, we can decide where to put it. But having like all of it concentrated in a single location, it's gonna be good for us. Otherwise, we don't really know how much water we have initially, and it doesn't look like a lot, so kind of concerned about that. Okay, research is done, so we kind of want that. That and that would also be pretty cool. Let's get that going. We are gonna need the filters. Where are the filters? Yeah, let's get the filters first and then that. Right, so the totality of our living space has just been revealed to us. We have all of this, pretty much. I think we're gonna put our airlock right here. That would be the most advised location, right? Living quarters right here. And then this little bit for water storage and some other industrial buildings that we might want to keep inside of our base. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. What do we want next? We have food coming. We have some... wait. 31, 22. Oh, man. I couldn't really see the maximum production of oxygen, but hey, it goes all the way to 31 grams, so... You know, if we could fill all this with oxyferns, at least we'll be converting enough carbon dioxide to keep every dupe alive for the time being. Now, as much as I completely want to hollow everything out, we can't. The atmosphere is already pretty thin as it is, right? So let's go and try to work towards this bit over here. That way at least we'll be exposing some additional oxalite to input oxygen into this open space that we are calling our base for now. Alright, so we got some skill points going on. Rowan, would you look at that? Advanced research. I think that that might be a good idea so that you can use the supercomputer. So you get a hat. Bird should be leveling up pretty soon, so is a ruby, which is pretty cool. So now we can use the supercomputer. Let's go over here and put it down. Get it built. We're gonna need it pretty soon. And would you look at that? Research done. Let's get the gas mask going as well. We already have the crafting station, by the by. We do, so we might be able to use those pretty soon. But for now, let's get that. We're also gonna need that. So yeah, we need a bunch of things. Now, my friends, given that we don't have access to coal, it would not be a terrible idea to get some trees going. After all, these things take a very long time to grow. They just need a little bit of dirt. So, oh, polluted water. Ah, man. Man, okay. Well, we have access to some polluted water and polluted oxygen as well. Ugh. Disgusting. Look at that. Look at this trap. The game is trying. It's trying to trap us. 10 kilos of polluted oxygen. The moment you pop that, there will be a ginormous fart flowing through your base. Oh, but oh, game, I already know you too well to fall for your shenanigans. But well, Ruby, which one of you are you? Ruby is the digging one. Alright, so let's go. Not into priorities. Duplicate skills. Ruby, you get the art at. There you go. Bird, you get improved construction. Now, getting improved construction is a bit... It's a bit of a dumb move, okay? Because, like, it doesn't really unlock anything in particular until you get this one. But I just want to give him the hat. The next level up, it's gonna be all the way through the digging tree, just so we can get rid of some other blocks that might be in the way. But for now, this is the skill that I'm gonna choose. Alright, research done, so we want the filters now. Please and thank you. Other than that, I think we are almost done when it comes to things that we might need to get some oxygen going. Because we don't have algae, I am just super concerned about all the math involving the oxygen. Like, I don't trust these things to produce enough oxygen. They do convert the carbon dioxide pretty well, okay? But I don't trust them to keep all of our base oxygenated. Besides, I want to hollow out pretty much everything, and that it's gonna take a bunch of oxygen to fill up all of this space. So, yeah, kinda want to get that out of the way as soon as possible. Now, if at all possible, we are gonna do just enable harvest on the trees that exist right now. We are gonna, you know, preserve them for as long as possible, so that they produce a bunch of wood for us. But the moment that comes that we need to get rid of them, then we'll get rid of them. It's totally fine. There is absolutely no problem. I think that's pretty much it, right? No, we still need a couple of sensors maybe. But yeah, we are almost done. Pretty cool. So yeah, we are going to try and harvest as much as possible out of these trees before we get the power to run the wood burner. We're gonna need the wood burner in order to get the oxygen thingy going. Otherwise, we won't be able to produce enough power out of this. So yeah. Now, while we wait for all the parts to be assembled, how about we get some basic stuff going? Like, for example, a liquid pump. We're gonna need that, even though we don't have a lot of water. We know that we are gonna need that. This is gonna need an electrical connection, so our dupes can get that rolling. This thing needs to go. We're gonna put our wood burners temporarily over here. The carbon dioxide will flow downwards and fed into those things. Now, blueprint-wise, we have plenty of those, so we don't care. We don't care about you, we don't care about you, we don't care about you. It would be nice to get another dupe, but until I am safe that we have enough oxygen for everybody, I don't want to but I don't want to extend our resources too much. It might end up poorly. There is a little bit of algae over here, but yeah, this is probably it, so we shouldn't be relying on that. Oh no, wait, there is more over here on this biome, so we might yet use a couple of algae dispensers or whatever, but they are so far away that there is no point in thinking about that right now. Now, my friends, going at full throttle, these things produce 31 grams of oxygen, which means, I believe, like, they consume 100 grams, right? So, roughly 3 plants, 93 grams, I don't know, 94 grams. 3 plants is roughly 1 dupe, so we have enough for 1, 2, yeah. That's no bueno. We need more. Otherwise, things might get a bit out of control. But luckily for us, we have these over here. After that, we probably are gonna need to put more down. Yes, yeah. Let's get rid of that. And let's put all of those planters to good use. This one is to offset the little bit of oxygen that is missing. You know, that way we'll be able to have at least 4 dupes rolling. Now, I only need 2 acorn trees. Now, airborne trees, I mean. You might be wondering, how are we going to sustain this? These things exist for the first to produce wood, but mostly to consume this wastewater from the wash basin. That way we won't have a bunch of polluted oxygen going, which is pretty cool. And I also saw some meal ice being stored, which is even cooler. We are now producing our own food, which means seeds, so that we can replicate it even further. Now over here, copy, bam, bam, shazam, put all the oxyfern thingies in their proper place. Now, if you are wondering why am I deconstructing the ration box over here and rebuilding it over here, look no further than to the spoilage rate right in there. Given that there is a little bit of carbon dioxide right there, that is gonna mean that the meal ice is gonna spoil slightly slower, giving us a little bit more time to consume it. Given that these are the very first calories that we are producing, we kinda want to keep them for as long as possible, right? Would you look at that, another research done. I think we are almost there. Where is the wood burning thingy? Let's go straight in. No, not smart batteries. That's the jumbo battery. That's what I wanted. But where is the ethanol burning thingy? That would be pretty cool. I think it's the petroleum generator. Yeah, petroleum or ethanol. We just need to refine it then. Let's get this going first. Then we'll find a way to refine the ethanol. You can refine ethanol from lumber. Yeah, it's an easy way of getting some power going. Now, I am thinking on a location for our oxygen facilities. And you know what? Over here, probably for the best. We can use some of the cold temperature over here to chill out our oxygen production, right? It tends to get pretty toasty. So we could use that for now. Not a bad idea to get over there. We already have our room ready over here. You know, our dupes need something to keep themselves entertained. So why not get to do that? Now, getting this water out of here and into this pit, that would be pretty cool, let me tell you right now. We could just gravity drop it. Shouldn't be too difficult, to be perfectly honest. Let's see, we just need to do something like this, you see. We go like this, and then like this, and then like this. If we gravity drop all the water over here, now that one is going to be complicated because I already have this in the way, and if I splatter it through here, it's gonna spill over through here, and it's gonna end up in there. Not good, not good. But we can find another way of doing that. But this little bit of water would be nice to get over here, so let's get on and do that with a little bit of time we still have left. Okay, we're ready to drop the first little bit of water. We could also get this water going. That would probably be for the best. So let's go through here, build a ladder going like this. There we go. Water going. Someone is gonna get soggy feet, but you know, it is what it is. We'll go like that. Then we pop it right there. Then we even put another one like this, maybe. Yeah. And then let's get rid of that, so that that little bit of water goes as well. We can mop up everything else later on. Now, this is a bit toasty, but you know, it is what it is. There is plenty of water that justifies it, so why not? Let's get... I am so stupid sometimes. Like, it happens, guys, okay? It happens sometimes. The base manager, like, doesn't really calculate things correctly, and then these kinds of things could happen, you know. But, you know, that's really not that important, right? Right, and like, who cares about a little bit of water? It's probably fine. It's not like it's gonna spill over and turn into a mess. Oh boy, that's gonna suck. But it's fine. No, wait. Get rid of that. No. Okay. Stop it. Stop it right there. We need smart batteries, and then we need brute force refinement. So let's get the brute force refinement, and no. Batteries, then brute force refinement. Because yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of automation to get these wood burning thingies going, without having them constantly burning wood and be annoying. So yeah, we need a tad bit of automation. Okay, so last cycle, let's try and get this one rolling. Now, I noticed that we're only gonna produce 300 watts out of these wood burners. That kind of sucks. That's 2 of these. And look at this. This produced 20 grams and 9 heat. This produced 9 heat and 170 grams. Oh boy, we really don't want to have these things rolling always. We really need that automation if we are to, you know, not turn this entire thing into a carbon dioxide mess. So maybe let's try and get that first, and then we start worrying ourselves with that unfortunate thing about the carbon dioxide and the fact that the wood burner is not that good. Now, although it might look convoluted, my friends, if we block these 2 things over here, we can pop that water, it will gravity fall through here and into our pit. Just need a little bit more space, you know. Maybe getting this thing rolling would be a good idea. We can even, like, for example, put ladders over here to use this little bit of space for water storage, although I don't think that's gonna be ultra necessary. Besides, if we want to access this area, we can always find a way to get there. Oh my god, look at this. I forget how small the maps are in Spaced Out. We are already at the edge of map over here, my friends. Oh my god, look at this. Like, it's probably from here to here, at best. Oh boy, how small. Well, given that none of these guys is particularly good, I would get a Mary if I could, you know, not terrible. But once again, I still don't feel very screw it. Welcome, Mary, to your new permanent home. We still don't have enough oxyphone thingies, but with a new helping hand on hands, I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, with a new helper, I'm pretty certain we'll get that sorted out soon enough. Amari is gonna be the opposite of Rowan over here. He's gonna be more focused on cooking than researching. But researching, it's still a good idea, you know? How are we for food? Well, we're still good. We are still good. Oh boy. Oh, we really need to get this sorted out. Otherwise, the next day is gonna be a bit messy, you know? And the dupes always have a tendency of being in your water supply, and that's never good. But alas, that's a problem for the next episode, my friends, because we are running out of time. So, yeah. I hope that you enjoy this new space adventure in this new biome. There is a few new interesting things that we have to overcome, but other than that, I'm pretty certain we can find our way through this new adventure. So, remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel and all of that, but I'm already start rambling and the cycle is almost over. No, let's go. With all that said, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and hopefully you will enjoy this series. If you have, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.